So flip that, because we just had arguably the best undersized quarterback just retired, Drew Brees.
Who retired?
Right?
Yeah.
So talk about it from a quarterback standpoint. Where's the balance, or is there a balance, or is it just feel?
No, I mean, I think it's a great question. I mean, I think it's very similar, to the receiver, remark that you had. I always come back to the same thing, and maybe I'm not right, but you have to have it. And those of you who know what it is, it's special. I've never seen anybody who didn't have it all of a sudden gain it, right? And it is that X factor. And so I'm a firm believer if you don't have it and he's your quarterback, you better have 10 other guys that have it around him, that can make him look good. So I think as long as you have that, especially at the high school level, I think you'll be successful. But Drew Brees, he's a great example of that. He had it, and at the end of the day, no matter where he went, he was going to will himself to be the guy.
Right. And I think that it's interesting you look at different approaches to the game based off of the genetic variables, right? Drew Brees does not approach an offseason the same way as Aaron Rodgers does.
Yep.
Drew Brees does not approach an offseason the same way Cam Newton does.
Right.
Right. Drew Brees knew exactly who he was and what he was as an NFL quarterback, and he found ways to just maximize.
Yep.
And one of the most telling pictures to me of Drew Brees is the still shot of him in the pocket, face mask to the sky, eyes to the ground. Saints O-line was huge, and he couldn't see over the interior, so he's reading feet, right? And who knows the accuracy of the picture because it's from the sideline. It's, some journalists, we don't know. But it's just it's an amazing thought or, a unique approach if that's what was going on.
Right.
And it does seem like something that would be completely realistic within the approach that Drew Brees had.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, I always go back to The Replacements, great movie. But it's so true. So Falco is not the quarterback because homeboy, crossed the picket fence or crossed the picket line. And so he ended up, coming back and he's playing and Shane's watching the game. And all of a sudden he's like, it's halftime. The reporter's interviewing the coach and what do you need? Points to his heart. Miles and miles of heart.
Yep.
I mean, I get it's a movie, but that's the truest statement ever. If you have heart, which is the one thing that we can't measure, Tom Brady, you can look at their heart, that's game changer, and that's it.
At the end of the day, it also helps if you end up being 6'4", 218, throw a 75-yard spiral, but you don't necessarily have to.
No, I mean, I tell quarterbacks all the time, like, I privately train quarterbacks, and it's more often than not, if it is a 6-foot quarterback or below, their work ethic is through the roof. 6'3" and above, they're there because they know they have to be there. Dad wanted them to be there. And again, there's some that they want to grind, they want to do it. But more often than not, you very rarely see that 6'4" quarterback that's got the heart of Brees, the heart of Russell Wilson. But when you do, welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Facts, 100%.
So, yeah.
Those are the really special ones. Those are the ones that are really fun to watch.